Hello, my sweet little Pisceans, little sweet soul warriors. Okay, at this point in time, I'm no longer doing any personal readings. I may start again. Also, I need to say this. My natural voice is a little high and squeaky, and I've been trying to lower it down because it irritates some people, but I just can't keep up. So here we are with the squeaky again. Okay. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle, I believe. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we have here. This is patience. What does it say? Green corn moon. Alright, and you see this card? There's a whole new realm out there for you. But you see the moon is always a little mystery. You don't know, okay? This is, if I can see what this is, it looks like a little balloon right there. You see it? So it's like right now you're sort of childlike. You've got a little balloon, but there's something in the future for you. And I think you're just kind of looking at it, but you're waiting. I think the word patience should be stricken from the dictionary because I am not a patient person, and most people aren't. When we want something as human beings, we want it right now. But there's just a little bit of patience you're going to have to go through. But look at this beautiful realm you're coming out to, but you don't know what all is in there. And this is the void. Wow. These two cards actually go together. This is, if you can see, it's very, very muted in here, and I turn the lights out so there's no glare, but it's difficult for me to see. There's a little person laying down there. Can you see that? Right here? Okay. But there's a whole void, a whole universe out there. But, you know, and this one says dark moon. You can't see the mystery. You don't know what's out there. You're in a void at this time. And this is telling you, yeah, you know, it's out there. But I think it's a wonderful, scientists are finding out now that outer space is not empty. Quantum physicists know this. But when a spaceship puts out a little puff of air, and they move this way, there has to be something there that they can move against, or they wouldn't move. So there's everything out there in the void. Just got to have a little patience here. And this is sovereignty, and it did come out upside down, and we'll see in a minute if they want me to keep it that way. And this is Queen of the Moon, and you see she has, it's like the moon in the palm of her hand. She's got all that mystery, and she's got a crescent moon on her head. You are, hold on just a minute. You are a very psychic person. Even though this came out upside down, they're telling me that this is you right side up, okay? But also what they're saying is it has some qualities of reversal. So you're a very intuitive person, and there's a lot of mystery, things you don't know. You've had some deceit in your life, okay? But look at the power she is. She's Queen of the Moon. So there is some truth in this. You're an intuitive person. There's so many things you don't know. You have had some deceit. Sometimes if we see the moon in a card, depending on which cards that are beside, sometimes it can mean a little deceit. So I think you have had some deceit in the past. I think there's something around you right now that you don't you're a little bit maybe leery, or you're getting some red flags out of. Okay. And this is the water alchemy. It's hard for me to pronounce that. Sometimes I can get it. Oracle cards. Okay. And this is rock pool. And now you'll see, okay, he's got wings, but it looks like he was playing in the water. See the water coming off of his feet. Okay. These cards are very explanatory. They have a lot in them. There's a lobster right there. I think you have a little bit of a shell around you. Here's another one. You create a little bit of a shell, and then there's a shell here. So you have a little, the inner you has a little shell around you. I don't think you always show everybody. You're very kind of protected. Okay, but also there's a little seahorse here. Everyone loves seahorses. And a rock pool has fish. It has, all kinds of little things in there. If you've ever been around the ocean, and sometimes there's a little pool, a tide pool, and things get trapped in there when the ocean goes back out, the tide goes back out, and there's beautiful little things in there. So you see, he's got wings. You're just waiting right now. But this is beautiful. You've got a little bit of a shell, but look at what you are and what you can. I don't think you're quite ready to create that yet. That's what they're telling me. This is, you're still waiting, okay? But this is what you can do, okay? Aw, I love this. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. And it's a droplet. In one droplet of water, there's this little baby. And there's a dove. And a dove is always like new beginnings. There's something new out there. There's some land out there. And you see all the flowers around. This is just a beautiful card. There's a butterfly. Can you see it? Little butterfly? I don't know what this is. I have no idea what that green thing is up there. I can't see real well in the dark. Okay, but this little baby is you. This is who you are right now. You're just sleeping, but you haven't come out of your little teardrop yet. Wow. And this goes along with this card too. See what you can do, and the patience. You got to have a little patience. You're not there yet. Okay. And this is C note. Oh, let me see if you can see this. She's also got wings, if you can see this. Can you see it? Okay. There's what am I trying to say? Like a Mayan temple back there or something or other. And then she's pouring a rainbow of water into the pool from her own cup. And there's a leopard there. Now, for those of you who don't know, leopards have supposedly there's some kind of energy, soul energy, spirit energy that they have. That's why a lot of the Mayans used to wear them on their head, the skins and things. But you see, she's got leaf wings. This is what you can have. All this mystery is there for you. The universe, the void. This is what you can have. All of this is in the void. So you're just, at this point in time, you're just kind of hanging out and waiting. You've got a little bit of a shell right here. Okay, and these are the Mermaid Tarot. Yeah, definitely. Okay, this card is, this is a Two of Wands. Let me get it over here so you can see it in the center. You see, he's looking toward the future. He doesn't know whether the volcano is going to erupt or not. He's got his hand on one wand, and he is swimming in water, and it's kind of churned up. So you have a lot of emotions at this time. But in the regular Rider-Waite, the gentleman had his hand on one wand. He was looking out to the ocean. His other hand had a palm, the world in his palm. And he was looking out to some ships to come in. It's patience, but you are looking toward the future. But look at what you have, or will have, okay? And this is a Page of Cups. Now, you see a little fish just jumped out. There's a lot of things, a lot of different meanings about a fish, but a fish is, you know, it swims through the emotions. It's like you're swimming through your emotions, but it's also a gift. It's a wonderful gift, you know, like if you're fishing or whatever, but a fish has, I don't know, tons of different meanings, but this is a cup being offered to you. It's coming in. And Page of Cups. Cups are love, nurturing, kindness, generosity, sweetness, all the way around. And this is coming to you. Now, it's just a page. It's a message. It means something of love is coming in for you. But I do think you've got to swim through those emotions too. Don't, you've got to be a little patient right now, and sometimes that's so difficult, but this is a beautiful gift. This is being handed to you. Okay, and this is a Page of Wands. You have 2 pages, things coming in, and this means it's coming in fast. Wands are fast action, dynamic ability, perhaps new ideas, sometimes passion. It did come in upside down, but they're telling me to reverse it. So I think you've got a message of love or something, a little hint of love coming in, and it's going to help you. The universe is trying to give you something, I believe. I know the page doesn't always, Ace of Cups would be the universe giving it to you, but I do believe the universe is helping you out here. And this, I think it might be coming in pretty fast, or it's a lot of action. Now, also, I think you might be, I don't always think you take a lot of action. I mean, I'm not saying you're not an active person, but I don't think you always jump out there and do something new. But that's what they're wanting you to do, to have patience for a new kind of, let's go for it. Okay, let's see, who else do we have here? Okay, so between this, and these are the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. Okay, and this is, look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on underlying motivation. Cause or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth to your world. And now, okay, this looks like a whale fin, although I don't remember the knobs on the whale fin, but oh, I'm sorry. It's not a whale fin. It's a mouth of a whale. Okay. Sorry, as I said, I turn off the light in here. So, the whale is diving down under the water, under the emotions. Okay? And it's, whatever you see outside, it's like, yeah, this can't happen to me. This is reality. Just forget that. Okay? The patience is here, but things are coming to you. But don't get, you'll block those things coming to you if you start believing, well, get real, this is reality, that can't happen. So they're wanting you to go inside yourself and figure out what you need to change, okay? Dive inside, dive deep inside, beyond the surface, right? Don't pay so much attention to what's going on around you, because your mind creates your world. Okay, now, surrounded by prosperity. Wow, your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. There we go. This one just told you basically dive deep, don't pay attention to reality. Same thing here. So I think you are surrounded. I think your prosperity is pretty okay. But what I think they're telling you to do is when it says you're being drawn, your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. It is. You're putting a lot of your attention on reality. But that which exists outside the known is beyond measure. And that's what you've got. You've got the void. Everything is in the void. Okay? So you're surrounded by this immense, what do I want to say? It's like a void that everything is in that void. It's just, but you get distracted by what we call reality sometimes. But reality is only what we've believed. In the Mayan times or Aztecs, I never remember which one's which, but when the conquistadors came over from the ship, the people couldn't see the ship in the water because they couldn't believe it. And this is written down in the records of the, I think some of the priests, or anyway, some of the conquistador records. And so they could not see the ship. They thought these people literally, the conquistadors literally walked out of the air. But one Mayan or Aztec priest kept going to the ocean and looking out, and he saw that the ocean was weird in a certain place. It looked like there was something there, but they couldn't see anything. And so that one priest kept going there every day and looking, and finally he saw the ships. And nobody else saw them, and he said, look, look, look. And finally, because he believed, everybody else saw the ships. And that's a true story. So our reality is what we believe. So just have a little bit of patience and quit getting drawn into what you really see, and believe in what's under the surface, what you can imagine. Okay? In the light of the moon, again, these are not moon cards, they are ocean cards, and the moon does have an effect on the ocean. But you just keep getting these moon cards here, okay? I think there was another one, yeah, and then here's the moon also, okay? So, this one says, a full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. So, there's the key. There it is. You're paying attention to what's going on around you, what you think reality is, and a full moon can shine light on that. But it's not like the sun's light. It's still a little mysterious, but it controls the ocean and the waves. There's so much there in the moon. Oh my goodness. But here you are, and you just don't pay so much attention to reality, because look at what you have. The void. You have a cup of love. You have this is who you really are. This child in this drop of water, that when you open up and you start bursting that bubble of reality, there's a whole void of anything you want out there. Okay, I'm messing up everything here. All right, let's just get it all together. Okay, what time is it? We have time for one more set of cards, and I believe this is what you need. This is the Hidden Worlds. Okay. This is the secret, the unknown, the mysteries and wonders. What have we been talking about? So, in my opinion, the cards don't lie. We as readers can misread them, but the cards are like little people, little creatures that want to give you a message. That's my opinion. I'm sure other people feel differently, but I just love my cards because I feel like they are trying to help us. Okay, so this is a secret. There again, diving deep, you don't know, kind of, you just don't realize what all the moon, everything is out there. So this is a beautiful card, and you see she's sort of ethereal. That's meaning your soul or your spirit. I think it knows what your soul and your spirit obviously knows what's out there, what you can do. But you've got this little, it's like a little crust around you where you can't hardly see that. And where are we here? Yep, there's the little shell. Okay, that's like the reality that you've fallen into and believed more in. There's a wonderful doctor, Dr. Dispenza, and he says you have to let the old you go and become a new you to be healed. And that's pretty, I mean, it's really amazing. He's had a lot of people that have true healings. They just put the old, that crust of beliefs away, okay, and they become healed. This is the tree of illumination. Boy, they're really talking about illumination for you. Truth, revelation, and understanding. So your whole message is to kind of let go of reality. I don't mean that. I mean, a shrink could probably tell me I'm crazy, but believe in the possibilities out there. The 4-minute mile, the runners, they thought it was impossible. One man broke that 4-minute mile, then everybody started breaking it because they could believe it. It's just like the Mayan priest who said, there's a ship out there, or there's ships out there. Okay. So, homeward traveler, completion, reunion, and return. And now on this, I'm going to bring it a little closer. You can see all the little orbs of light and everything, and it's kind of like they're all around this area, this river, this water, these emotions. Okay, there's so much there in your emotions right now, but there's so many things above these emotions, or there's so much out there for you. The meaning, or what they're wanting you to learn, is pay a little bit more attention to believing in magic, believe in what's possible out there for you. Wow, you are a powerful being. Look who you are. This is, when you break out of this little shell, oh my goodness, but you're still resting. You're this little baby kind of, just kind of resting and things. But when you break out of this little shell, and you will, there's no end to the possibilities you can have. One more time, I'll dig it out. There's no end to what you can do, all the mysteries. So I love you all very much. I hope this helps you, Pisces. Sometimes just a sentence or something helps us. But I do love y'all so much, and I really, really hope this helped. I love you. Bye-bye.